Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Poor Man's Podcast. We're almost there, guys. It's been growing really fast the last week since I've been asking you guys to sub. I really do appreciate it. We're almost at 100K. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that. Ciao. It's chow time.
1, 2, 3.
Do not go easy on me.
Okay.
Okay, so what I have to say is I've recently, over the past 10 weeks, I've gotten into Krav MAA, which is based, it's Israeli.
Yeah, it's an Israeli martial art.
Yes, and it's based off of defending yourself in real world events rather than martial arts fighting in a cage or something like that. And there is something that's even invigorating and that I love about it. The fact that I know if someone came and attacked me, that I could likely handle myself.
Well, hold on.
A 90-pound woman that is probably under 5 foot thinks that she knows Krav MAA and can defend herself against an assailant. Okay.
And
How tall are you?
to me, that's attractive.
How tall are you?
I'm 4'9". I'm 4'10".
How much do you weigh?
4'10".
I got 100
Okay.
pounds.
When you say you could handle somebody who, you're talking about a woman.
I can pick up a 180-pound man and throw him on his back.
What?
Yeah. I swear to you. I can take a knife from a guy. I can take a gun from a guy. Yeah.
She's gonna put you in a chokehold.
I mean, I don't think she's gonna.
I haven't done this kind before, but I'm gonna.
Just go
I'm
ahead.
gonna try to get the leverage.
All right.
Don't hurt him.
I'm gonna sit right here.
Don't hurt him. Don't knock him out.
All right.
Okay, so you wanna palm it different. Don't put your thumb like that. Palm it, otherwise you're gonna hurt your
Why'd
thumb.
you try to teach us?
So I'm gonna get you.
She's literally in the perfect chokehold.
Is this allowed?
All he did was pay attention, guys. The man stood up, but he didn't stood up abruptly. He stood up very calmly, did it very slowly,
Nah, you can't do it.
Supporting her in every way, shape, or form, and slowly readjusting her. Now he looks like he's about to rail her, but
Kick him in the face or the balls. No, don't kick him in the balls.
oh.
Kick him in the balls.
I actually watched this episode live because I watch whatever podcast quite a bit, just because they have, entertaining moments, especially when some of the male guests are there. I love this particular guest. He got kicked in the balls.
You can't do it. Stop.
What are you doing?
Poor gentleman.
Stop! It ain't over till it's over.
You're not really fighting.
You guys weren't really fighting, because if you were really fighting, you wouldn't have had him in a perfect chokehold right off the bat.
I could have killed you just now, shorty.
What the?
I could have killed you, and you hit me in my shit. Really.
I mean, in real life,
That wasn't real life fighting.
Your first Krav MAGA lesson was just free.
I
Congratulations.
would've threw you that fucking window.
in real life, you would say.
You kicked me in my shit.
Bro, what the?
I didn't know she was gonna do all that.
Was that the lesson?
I don't know, but you
How to obliterate a
fucking
chick in
kicked me
5
in my
seconds?
shit. I don't know what made you do that, because I was just playing with you. You would've
All
kicked
right.
me in my balls.
Dude, all he had to do was just flop out. She would have been Dunskies. Or got up and just rammed himself back into the freaking glass.
You had no power. And you hit me in my most sensitive region.
So which one is it? Do you want her to put all
No,
the
I
way
just
through,
want her-
or you don't hurt me?
I want her to just show me.
I'm
bruh,
like,
she
are we
did
going
too
all the
much.
way? Not
It's an
going all the way.
expedition.
She did too much,
Or
bro. But she
expedition.
still didn't do it, though.
Exhibition.
So.
Doing too much, but not doing nothing.
Yeah,
She kicked me
if you're
in my
sparring
shit.
with somebody, you don't hit them in the
You
fucking.
kicked me in my shit hard as hell. Like,
Pretty
what
scummy.
the fuck is wrong
Pretty
with you?
scummy.
Yeah.
Scummy.
What if I would have reacted a little bit?
Oh,
I didn't do nothing, but just get you off me. With all that Crow Magnum, whatever the fuck you was talking about, you was on your back.
Why didn't you react?
Because you're a woman and you're this big. You're the size of
But-
a man.
Like she wants this man to hurt her in some way, shape, or form or something. The man didn't react because, for one, it's a controlled setting. 2, he doesn't want to hurt you. He's literally twice your weight. Probably even triple your weight almost, maybe.
Andrew, let's get you in on this. We know you love this one about men and
Andrew,
women
you seen that.
fighting each other.
Andrew, you seen that. If I wanted to hurt her, could she have done anything based on the position I had her in?
Listen.
But what do you think? Would it have been okay for
That's why
him?
he laughing, yo. You could have got destroyed, bro.
Just so you know, I need to dispel this delusion. I'm going to tell you what happened. I just watched the whole thing. Okay? What happened is You used your force for a perfect position rear naked choke. Okay? If I had that position on Brian, for instance, I could choke Brian out in seconds. Okay? I mean, most men could, by the way, if they had that perfect position.
if you
what
have
happened is you had the perfect position. He lifted you up off the ground, and he stood up as easily as if he was picking up a small McDonald's Happy Meal. Okay, he peeled you off of him, and your arm strength was so insufficient that he was able to turn your entire body so you were in the front of him. Had he wanted to, right then and there, right, using no punches, kicks, anything, okay, he could have just grabbed your body, thrown you as hard as he felt like at the wall, and that would have been the end of you. You need to understand strength differentials. Strength differentials are huge between men and women. Your Krav Maga only did you as much service as he allowed it to do for you, which was he was very kind, very nice. He just basically peeled you off of him lightly and put you down so that as to make sure that you were in no way and no capacity harmed or hurt. He was very gentle, very nice.
It's funny because there's a lot of women that walk around genuinely believing that they could defend themselves against the average man because they watch one too many Marvel movies. And I've even seen examples of this in my own personal life. And I think the fact that this delusion exists...
I actually have an example of this in my personal life too. One of my little cousins, she's like, oh, I want to learn martial arts so I can protect myself. And I'm just like, you're not going to be able to protect yourself. You're literally she's like 5 foot even. She's barely maybe 120, 110, maybe not even that. You can't do anything. As much as you want to believe that you could do something, you can't. You can maybe do something to where you can yell for help and give you a little bit of time. But if a man that big wanted to take you, he's going to take you.
Negatively affects the way that women think about men. I think that if women understood that almost every man they see on the street, every man they come in contact with, every man they disrespect, every man that they sometimes get aggressive with could destroy them, they would understand the amount of self-restraint and grace we generally give women as men. Like, I've seen men get into situations where women will say things that if another man said, that man would be fighting that other man.
Correct.
But because she's a woman, we tend to give them grace and just allow them to be a little bit disrespectful because we don't want to harm women regardless of what the media tries to teach women about men. If men were as evil as the media tries to make us out to be, there would be no women's rights, and there's nothing that women could actually do about it. But because men actually love women, we've made society so safe that women can live in the delusion that they could actually beat up a man.
You're in here attacking me, and I called the police. I'm not going to allow someone to attack me. Let your mom know the truth. Yes, you are. I have you on recording. I have you on recording. You were attacking me. I have you on recording. I have scratches all over me, and you're doing it again, and I have you on recording. That's the best part. You will not attack me. You will not keep scarring me. You will not keep putting your hands on me. You will go to prison for that.
He's trying to send me to prison, Mom.
Yes, that is correct. Because of how you're acting, you will not put your hands on me. Stop putting your hands on me. Stop attacking me. You are being recorded. Stop putting your hands on me.
Oh my, I'm getting so infuriated right now. Like, this woman will not stop. If I keep doing that, like, I'm just, oh. But you got to be calm, man. You got to be stoic. You got to not blow up and destroy this woman's face.
And this is exhibit A of what I'm talking about. This man is getting attacked and getting his face scratched up, and all it would take is 150% push to have her on her butt. I'm telling y'all right now, there are a lot of women that don't understand the amount of restraint and emotional control that the average man has, because there's a lot of women that don't even understand what the average man is capable of. And the craziest part is, if at any point he decided to defend himself, he would be looked at as the aggressor. In these types of situations with these types of ladies, your cell phone is going to be your best friend.
They're like, I can't tell you the last time a man tried to talk to me at a bar. A man tried to offer to buy me a drink. Do men still do that?
Nope.
Can you weigh in?
Oh my god, playing stupid is my third favorite game to play. Let's go.
I can only speak from a wingman's perspective at this point, but the general consensus with the boys is the risk isn't worth the reward.
At least the fellas I hang out with are painstakingly aware of what they're working with, you know, what they can reel in. They know they're a 5 and they're not going to shoot for a 12.
They're blaring some crap mashup between Taylor Swift and Soulja Boy, and the club, personality doesn't matter. Jot that down.
But on the other side, there are some delusions of grandeur. I'll be honest, this is what happens when you tell everybody under a 7 that they are a 7. Remember, 5 is average. That's how that shit works.
So the rejection rate is through the roof, and then you have to worry about them making a video about you on the internet in which the comment section is going to be like, I choose the bear. Ew, what a creep.
It's just a risky investment, that's all. It's like investing into the Hawk Tuah coin. You know?
My advice to all of you is go find a hobby that has nothing to do with alcohol.
So on Saturday, I got run through by 101 guys. Backlash so far about it. And
Backlash? Like, as in you were in that position too much and you just got whipped by too many penises?
I've seen some of the videos and I see your side. Like, I am not trying to encourage other girls to be doing that, like if they don't want to and feel like they have to do that. But my side is like, I'm just a girl trying to enjoy myself, trying to have fun, trying to get some content.
I took 100 dicks in 24 hours.
Trying to get my bag. Like, this is fun to me. This is what I enjoy. No one is forcing me to do this. And I feel like we're going back in time to where women are getting shamed for being a sluzzer, when I thought that's what we were trying to get away from.
This is Lily Phillips, and she's went viral for sleeping with 100 men. And
we're going to be seeing clips of her for a while. I think her mental health is been destroyed. She's out there on a podcast tour pretty much pushing this narrative that, oh, you know, it was okay for me to sleep with this many men, blah, blah, blah.
14 hours. And although she says she enjoys what she does,
I heard she got 3
they did a
STDs
post-game
for
interview
this
right
stuff,
after
too.
she got done sleeping with all these men, and this was her response.
I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by the, I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're going to do this. And like, it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal things at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like,
She
if I
blacked
didn't
out
have
for
the
85
videos,
of them?
I wouldn't have known I've done 100,
Holy.
you know. But yeah, I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them.
Have you even processed, do you think, what's happened?
Not yet. God, I won't forget this day, Jesus.
When I decided to start making this documentary, I wasn't too sure of what to expect. I certainly didn't expect to see Lily so upset at the end of it all.
Yeah, and she's upset that people aren't supporting her decisions. Well, most people aren't going to support this because it's obvious that she's mentally ill and this is some form of self-harm. And then there are some people that say that this is okay because she makes money from it, I guess. To me, it seems obvious that OnlyFans is a platform that exploits the mental illness of both men and women, but some people see it as ethical because people make money from it. If there was a company that paid homeless people $2 grand to sell one of their kidneys, most people will still see that as exploitation, even though they're getting paid. I see OnlyFans as something similar to that. Candace Owens actually interviewed her, and this is what she had to say.
I get that you turn everything into a joke. I think you do that really to protect yourself as an armor. I don't think you actually think it's funny, but to recognize that like you're a beautiful young girl and you're never going to have the prospects. You're not going to have a man that wants to have a family with you because they're going to see you as damaged goods. Your mother partaking in that, just so you know, is a form of abuse. It is. It's abusive.
I did not know the mother
I
partake.
personally don't see it as that. I mean, my mum's just trying to help me. But what then would you suggest my mother does? Like,
try to talk you out of it. Like a mom is supposed to
I would
guide
hope
their
that would
children
be
when they're
the
doing
most
decisions like
cases.
that and say, listen, I understand you may think this is that, or you may think it's this way, but you're a beautiful young girl. You have your entire future ahead of you. You have 2 parents that love you. You know, you could marry a man and raise children and have a happily ever after. Or you could be the girl who everyone knows who can't have a child that goes to school without people making fun of them. I mean, imagine having a son and they say like, you know, your mom's on the internet. I watched her get by 100 men, you know, or a daughter, you know, something which is just like, it's so precious, that relationship between
Shout
a
out to
mother and their
Candace.
daughter.
I agree with Candace Owens. To me, it sounds like her mom is a pimp that's okay with her daughter slanging coochie as long as they can make money. Literally, same exact situations, but there are no cameras rolling, and this would be seen as illegal prostitution. But I guess since there are cameras, it's seen as art. In my humble opinion, this woman is mentally ill, her parents are mentally ill, and all the men that decided to indulge in this BS are also mentally ill. But
Agreed.
you know, hoes gonna be hoes. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or a L, and give me the HBO special that's a Help Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.
It is sad nowadays that I feel like a lot of parents prostitute out their daughters, especially single mothers. Has been happening a lot lately that I've been seeing, because like, again, I go to the cafes and stuff. I talk to a lot of these girls. A lot of them are like, oh, I'm doing this so I can help out my mom and pay her bills and stuff like that. And I'm like, does your mom know you do this? She was like, yes. And they're okay with it? They're like, they're not okay with it, but they need the money. I just straight up called them your parents as a pimp. I straight up say that to these girls, and they start to realize that slowly. Some girls don't realize this. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time.